What else do I need to use the power of imagination to change my reality? Hi, I'm Reverend Andrew Bozeman, and this is On the Wings of Your Mind. What else do I need to do to use the power of my imagination to change my reality? Well, the answer is perseverance, immersion, and belief. Perseverance, immersion, and belief. Now, yesterday we talked about the steps you need to take after you've developed your imagination into a more powerful tool when you use it to attract the life you want to live. Today, we want to take those steps a little further to give you a real chance of changing your reality. Please click on the thumbs up button below. And if you haven't already done so, please choose to subscribe by clicking on the logo in the lower right-hand corner of the video. Remember, we'd love to hear your thoughts and comments and questions, any questions. So please use the chat box on the right side of the screen. Or if you're watching this in replay mode, use the comment section below. So the first step I gave you yesterday was forgive yourself. This step is necessary because you know more about yourself than anybody else in the world. And more often than not, you use that knowledge against yourself. The important thing to remember here is that forgiving yourself is not a one-time thing. No. It's like peeling an onion. There's always another layer underneath that was not visible before. So when you forgive yourself, when you go through the problem of forgiving yourself, of looking at all those things in the past that you need to let go of, understand that there's probably something underneath those which will need to be forgiven later when they make themselves known. But don't get discouraged, because with each layer you clear out, you are another step closer to removing all the hidden obstacles of shame and guilt in your subconscious that are keeping you from the life that you want to live, that you deserve to live. Perseverance. That's what I call it. Perseverance. Stick to it. Then the next step I shared with you was to use the process described in the book It Works by R.H. Jarrett, otherwise known as RHJ. That book outlined a method for attracting what you want in life. The first step was to write down a list of the things and conditions you really want in your life. Really want. And you have to go through a few iterations to do that. Then after you've got your list together, you read the list out loud 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And then the next step, after you read them and you've got the list and you read it, the next step is do not tell anybody what you are doing. Do not tell anybody what you are, do not tell anybody what you are doing. This is a secret between you and infinite intelligence. Now this step is critical, because letting somebody else in on the secret, even if somebody you really trust, they can destroy it. Why? Because more often than not, they can't see it. They can't exactly see what you're seeing. And they're going to begin asking questions based on physical reality. Like, what are you talking about? Like, when is it going to happen? Like, where is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? Those what, when, and where questions that you won't have the answer to, because only infinite intelligence knows the answer to those questions. Yeah, you don't know how, what, when, and where. That's not even your job. That's infinite intelligence's job. So when somebody starts asking you those questions, it begins to put a pin in your balloon, if you will. So the result is they're going to dismiss your thoughts as simply dreams that are not based in physical reality. And you know what? That's true. They are your dreams, and they're not based in physical reality. They are above physical reality. They are in spiritual reality, which is the territory of infinite intelligence and is none of their business. Leave it up to you and infinite intelligence to work this out. Don't bring anybody else into the picture. Don't fall into that trap of sharing. Trust no one. Finally, express gratitude for receiving what you want as if you have already received it. As if you already got it. You received it. Remember the biblical words in Mark chapter 11, verse 24. Therefore I say unto you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them. Believe that you receive them and you will have them. Believe that you receive them and you will have them. So what starts out as belief will eventually evolve into certainty. Neville Goddard, the great mystic and metaphysical teacher, puts it another way. In his book, How to Manifest Your Desires, he says, the best way to do it is to concentrate your intention on the idea of identifying yourself with your ideal. Identifying yourself with the ideal. Assume that you are already that which you seek, and your assumption, though false, if sustained, will harden into fact. It will harden into fact. So what should begin to happen to you as you go through the process is that you will begin to submerge or immerse yourself into that experience, into the experience of living the life you are planning out for yourself. In other words, you begin to more fully imagine your life as if you actually have the life you want. Really get into it. And as you get more deeply into that immersion process of really getting into it, you will find yourself, your thoughts, and your viewpoint changing, actually changing, as if you were actually in that life. And you begin to view the world and life from that perspective. Then you will find yourself actually changing the way you behave and think until you become that person who is living the life you dreamed of. That's what I call immersion. Remember, according to the law of attraction, you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Another way to help fortify your imagination is to use images, since your mind automatically thinks in images anyway. It's called a treasure mapping. Now, treasure mapping is to take a panel. This could be a piece of poster board, which you could get at any dollar store, and then cut out pictures from magazines or print them out from the internet, pictures that represent your goals or your visions, and paste them on the board with whatever titles you want to write on the board. Paste them there. These are your visions. These are representations of your visions. These treasure maps are also known as vision boards. And now with the new video editing software available at a pretty cheap price, some of it's even free, you can even make many movies of your images and add music to enhance your imagination even further. Yeah. So use whatever tools you could get hold of to really strengthen your imagination and the scenario that you want to see your life become. So, as a recap of the past few days, 1, develop your imagination into a powerful tool to attract the life you want by paying attention to the experiences of your 5 senses. Your eyes, your nose, your ears. Really pay attention. Your fingers. Really pay attention. And then be able to recreate those feelings, those experiences in your mind. And this will strengthen your power of imagination. Yeah. Then next, we discuss the importance of forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself so that you can begin to feel worthy of accepting that life that you want to have. Accepting the better life and not sabotaging it and not blocking it. Forgiving yourself releases all those obstacles. Then we talked about creating the list of what you really want with the understanding that the list will change as your life changes. And then you repeat that 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And finally, we invoked our imaginations and our feelings to fully immerse ourselves into the new life we want to live, to smell it, to hear it, to taste it, to touch it. And then use the visual imagery, if you will, of treasure mapping or mini video movies. Those will enhance the experience. They will enhance your visual imagination. That way, we allow ourselves, whenever possible, to be fully there, to be fully in that new life that you want, fully there. Then I'm reminded that you must keep it a secret. You must keep it a secret between you and infinite intelligence so nobody else can sabotage what you're doing. Finally, express gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As if you've already received it. Thank you for the gifts you have given me. Thank you, infinite intelligence. Thank you. There you have it. It's a powerful, powerful method. So get to it. The rest is up to you. Let's close with prayer. Thank you, infinite intelligence, for bringing all of us together in this life so that we may become spiritual warriors and join in the work that we have come here to do. Thank you, infinite intelligence, for bringing us into this space of awareness and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationship to life and infinite intelligence. Thank you for showing us who we really are. We open our minds and hearts to the truth of our being. We are the children of God. We are individualized expressions of infinite intelligence. And because we are part of the greater whole, we're beginning to understand our value to the continuity of life on this planet. As we become channels of your power, infinite intelligence, we can feel your presence within ourselves and within our lives more and more. We know that as we feel your presence within our lives every day, we will rise, because we are no longer cut off from you by being immersed in the darkness of fear, anger, and the pain of unforgiveness. So we are now restoring our connection through the grace of forgiveness, knowing that as we learn to forgive ourselves for the pain we have caused to ourselves, and as we learn to forgive those who have inflicted pain upon us, our connections will grow stronger, and our lives will grow happier and healthier and more prosperous. And for this, we are truly grateful. As above, so below. As within, so without. And so it is. Amen. Please click on the thumbs up button below, and if you haven't already done so, please choose to subscribe. Remember, I'd love to see your comments, your thoughts, your suggestions, your questions. So please use the comment section below the video. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, I am Reverend Andrew Bozeman, and this has been On the Wings of Your Mind.